Hey everyone, so I am filming this standing up, which is a tiny bit awkward and not really the setup that I'm used to, but it gives me optimal lighting in these circumstances. So yeah, that's the tea on that. But anyway, it's been a while since I've done a recipe video here on YouTube, so I thought it is about time that I changed that. So today I am going to be sharing 4 really simple vegan recipes that you can make in 30 minutes or less. So these are perfect for weeknight dinners, for meal prep, and just for whenever you're short on time but still want to eat something that's still healthy and very delicious. Before we get started with the actual recipes, I do need to make a very brief announcement, but hopefully you guys will find it interesting. On February 28th, 2020, I am going to be releasing my first recipe ebook, which is called Easy Vegan Under 30 Minutes, and I've been working very hard on this ebook over the last couple of months, and I really hope that you guys do end up liking it and trying out the recipes. All of the recipes are of course going to be vegan, as well as oil-free, gluten-free, and all of them can be made in 30 minutes or less, just like the recipes featured in this video. As someone that can get extremely busy, having a reservoir of recipes that I can make and throw together without even really thinking about it is very important to me. So this ebook features the sort of thing that I typically like to make for myself. There are going to be plenty of options for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and dessert. And yeah, as I said, I am very excited to finally release this very shortly. Make sure to sign up to my mailing list and follow me on my social media for any updates and sneak peeks and announcements, and all of that is going to be linked in the description box below. Of course, if you're watching this after the release date, the link to purchase the actual ebook is going to be in the description box as well. And now let's move on to the actual video. As I said, we are going to be making 4 recipes. The first one is going to be a black bean sweet potato burrito bowl, which is an absolute favorite of mine. I just love burrito bowls in general. They are so easy and always so delicious. After that, we are going to be making sweet and sour chickpeas and green beans, which once again, one of my favorite recipes. So full of flavor, so simple to throw together in absolutely no time, and absolutely delicious over a bed of fluffy white rice. Next up is going to be a curry soup with tofu. I love pretty much anything to do with curry. I make curry and curry inspired dishes on pretty much a weekly basis, sometimes way more than once, and this dish is just so comforting, so satisfying, and once again extremely easy to prepare. Last but not least is going to be a potato salad, which is actually a recipe from my ebook. This is pretty much my go-to potato salad. There are so many different ways that you can prepare this dish, but with this one the flavors are absolutely amazing, and you don't need vegan mayonnaise to prepare this. You don't need cashews. Everything is very straightforward, and this one is very good for meal prep in my opinion, because if you let it sit in the fridge, the flavors really combine and it tastes even better after a couple of hours or on the next day. Without me rambling on for much longer, let's just jump straight into the recipes. To make the burrito bowl, start off with the sweet potato aspect by stirring together the sweet potato with pink Himalayan salt and a tablespoon of maple syrup. Stir all of that together and roast in the oven for around 25 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius, which is 400 Fahrenheit, and that I find is enough to get the sweet potato cooked through and caramelized. Next up, we are going to make the black beans by stirring together a can of black beans, a tablespoon of nutritional yeast, a clove of garlic, a tablespoon of tamari. Just transfer that to a frying pan and stir it around for a couple of minutes to heat them up. To make the avocado sauce, stir together half a mashed avocado, juice of half a lemon, a tablespoon apple cider vinegar, pink Himalayan salt, paprika, and black pepper to taste, and mix that up to make the sauce. Then proceed to arrange your bowl. I also add some lettuce, some fresh sweet corn, red onion, and rice I had left over from a different meal. so yummy and simple. Next up, we have the sweet and sour chickpeas and green beans. Start this off by sauteing the green beans and a clove of garlic for around 5 minutes, and make the sauce, which consists of 2 tablespoons tamari, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and a tablespoon of maple syrup, half a tablespoon of tomato paste, 1/4 cup of water, a tablespoon of arrowroot powder, and stir all of that together. Add the chickpeas to the frying pan and just mix that up, and then proceed to pour in the sauce and just cook that over a low medium heat for around 5 minutes until it thickens up nicely. I like to serve this over a bed of rice of my choice, whether that's brown or whole grain, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Next up, we have the curry soup with tofu. Start off by sauteing red onion and a clove of garlic for a couple of minutes. Then proceed to add some crumbled tofu together with a teaspoon of paprika and half a teaspoon of cumin, and saute that for a further 5 or so minutes. Then pour in vegetable stock together with noodles of your choice and half a cup of coconut milk, 2 teaspoons of curry powder, a teaspoon of turmeric, a tablespoon of tamari, a teaspoon of tomato paste, and simmer that until the noodles are cooked through, which is going to depend on the brand of noodles that you use. At the last minute, stir in around 2 cups of kale and you're ready to serve. Keep in mind that this is a very thick soup, so you may not need any extra liquid. To make the potato salad, start by boiling around half a pound of potatoes, and that should take around 10 to 15 minutes just until they're fully softened. And in the meantime, prepare the almond bacon. So to make the almond bacon, you're going to need 1/4 cup of almond flakes, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of tamari, half a teaspoon of liquid smoke, a teaspoon of maple syrup, and just stir that until it gets it nice and crispy, so around 3 to 4 minutes. Once the potatoes are ready, stir them together with half a cup of fresh herbs of your choice, bell pepper and cucumber, a mashed avocado, 1/4 cup soy yogurt unsweetened, a 1/4 cup of hemp seeds, seasoned to taste with salt and pepper, and stir all of that together. And I can guarantee, especially with the almond bacon sprinkled on top, this salad is absolutely life-changing. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you try out any of these recipes, be sure to tag me on Instagram or send me your remake as a DM or send me an email, because one of my favorite things about doing food blogging is seeing you guys make and enjoy my recipes, so that always means a lot to me. And I shall return with a new video hopefully quite shortly, and yeah, be sure to subscribe to not miss out. Leave this one a like. Can you tell I'm quite awkward at doing self-promotion? And be sure to stay tuned for my ebook, which is going to be out in no time, and I hope you're all as excited as I am. Bye!